we'll continue with the session regarding, like external career site. So next section would be like job alerts. So see, we have to enable this job alert section. Once we enable it for the candidates, it will be useful for the future references as well. And like we have to attach a message template for this. Let's see, message template, and which will be like once we attach the message template, which will be sent to the candidate either through mail or on their Workday account. So it will include the message format. Currently, we do have option of creating a message template. Let's see. We can create as well. Heading message template. Let's see what will be there so that I can review it. Job notification. So in this setup, usually what happens, there will be notification types like job alert external candidates will be there. Again, you can see there for active candidates, and so this notification, it could be a mobile push notification or it might be an email notification as well. So just a minute, check. There will be a lot of notifications like active candidates, candidate reminders. These are default. Client will give what are the notifications. They would have set everything, and based on that, we can select. And once we give, see here, we can go and check the dynamic field also. Like you want anything like okay, something name. Maybe candidate global name. See this, by using this dynamic field, Workday automatically fetches the data dynamic value for the job alerts, for a particular prospect. And sometimes client will give us the details, and if there is any modification required, they will suggest us actually. In real time, what happens? This building up external career site, it might take 15 to 20 days of time because there will be a lot of sessions will happen in real time, and they will suggest and we'll modify. They'll not be happy, so all those things will happen actually. And when it comes to override templates, so there will be like we can override through email or we can do it like standard one, anything we can select over here. And here, as I said, this dynamic value will be fetched from Workday background, and this will be given by client with job alert notifications. So when it comes to job details, this will include information like filtering up based on the location hierarchy, or what would be the filter like location or division, like that. Just we'll go to the drop down location, you can select. See, actually here, location means location could be the exact location. Like let's say Pune, Mumbai, Chennai, exact location. And when it comes to geographic divisions and all, this will be like maybe we can take assume that India like north, east, south, these all will be there, right? So again, not much important field, but however, client will tell us what needs to be selected. So the important field will be job posting templates actually. So this is quite important because this is the one, uh, and just find jobs custom report, right? Yep. So this custom report is used to any render the find jobs reports on the external career sites. Suppose you are not selecting anything like it might so if you leave it blank now, what happens? The standard jobs find jobs report display. Here we have to create and copy custom report for usage purpose. Let's say example, we can generate a report and we can do that by using this custom report. And important field, as I said, job posting templates. So each and every field, client will discuss and it will be documented in the workbook or Excel. So pretty easy thing in this external career side, as we don't design any PPs or something. So that's the good thing. Create job posting template. Or we can edit something and see. See, actually, what happens with job posting templates and all. This will tell how our job will be posted in the external career site or internal career site, how it will look like on the career sites. So how our job requisition, which is posted, will look like. That's what I mean. How it looks like. So based on this template, again, this default templates client will be given. So let's see. So we'll see the default one. See, we can see here job profile summary, default template content, and we'll go and see this one. Default template content. See here, like there is a text, right? It's fun to work in a company where people truly believe in what they are doing. I mean, again, job description will be there. So next text, if you like wild growth and working with happy, enthusiastic overachievers, you will enjoy your career with us. So this kind of text, will be populated, when we post the job requisition. So that's where this template will be taken. And however, important thing is, so when it comes to job description, see, job description will be basically fetched from is coming from job profile, right? So which we attach in the job requisitions. So job requisitions we attach the job profiles. So in the job description again, job profiles will be there. So and like this it will be taken. So these rules and all, client will give again. This will be triggering actually. Job role usage. If it's not a contractor, this rule should trigger. I mean, this BP should trigger. Like that, the rule will be created, and select something like. So exclude the site from third-party indexing. No, I haven't worked on this feature. Probably it might be, no, I haven't worked with this feature. And when it comes to this feature, followers, we can select followers through LinkedIn, followers through, like Twitter. I mean, the URL will be given by the client actually. So like that,
Vishnu, I have a question. Towards your right hand side, on it's saying as put location dot xlsx. Why is that appearing?
just now, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That is probably somebody would have generated the report. That's the reason we got it.
Okay.
They would have scheduled the report at this point in time. Maybe that's the reason.
Okay, got it. I was
No,
just thinking
not
if that is something related to what you were
no,
teaching.
because we don't do anything reports, right? Reports part in that.
Got it. Yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you.
So this follows through LinkedIn. Because this all will, we can see right at the end of the page follows, Twitter, LinkedIn, all those things like that. It happens actually. So when it comes to apply social profiles, it's quite important. I hope Shakuntala will remember. So in US, we know right in India, LinkedIn is famous, right? So like that, Seek is very famous profile. It's similar to that, like LinkedIn, where job openings are posted, right? So once we enable this feature, ID will be, we have to give some ID. So that again, client will give us the ID. And see, this is, like highly used for US clients. It requires actually integration with Seek platform. So this majorly will work on, I would say like integration. And we can just enable the Seek and Seek ID, which is given by client. So again, we can enable with the LinkedIn. Even though we select, it may not create a mapping because we have not integrated it, right? So it may not show the exact thing because we are not integrated, and integration will actually work here. So through integration, this feature will work. That's what I want to tell. And when it comes to apply intro, see, this is nothing but, like how did you hear about us? So what we would be asking from the candidate, how did you hear? Like let's say Facebook, there's the LinkedIn, social network, Facebook, LinkedIn, like that, and recruiting sources for auto tracking. So this feature is nothing but, it includes the sources which helps the workday to tag from which particular portal the person has come. For example, it tracks actually, suppose candidate is coming from Facebook, LinkedIn, it tracks actually, and it maintains the data as well. So it can auto track how many are from Facebook, how many are from Twitter, how many are from LinkedIn. So that is the reason we use this recruiting sources for auto tracking. So this feature, and resume parsing, I would say like please include your resume for automatically populating the details. Share your details like that. I would say. Please include your resume for automatically populating the details. Then only right, it can take the data. comes to next feature, apply background. So you would have seen, in the social networking, right, like mapping. This is usually done by, HCM team. Let's see. People who are applying through Facebook, we can ask them, see, this is again, see, country specific, right? To enable the countries as well. So this apply background for people who are applying through Facebook, again, country specific, we can ask some certain questions. This client will give a few questions which we can ask, or Google. It's very simple. In this social networking type, mapping to countries is done actually, if I have to say simply. And as I said, it's done by HCM team. And there is a task for this, to check also maintain social network types to enable it for the country specific. You can do the task and you can enable it for particular countries for this Google, Facebook, something. And for people who are applying through LinkedIn, yeah. All these questions will be reflected in the job application while they fill. I mean, what are the questions we give here, client will tell. So those questions will actually, populate in the job application while candidate is filling the details. That is what actually that means. And when it comes to apply personal information US, this is like, under the personal information, it will ask for the job requisition, USA, and what are the fields. As you know, for US people, veteran status is important. So it will ask questions like, what is the status of veteran in this question bar? Again, we can add some more for US because this is for US, right? So US, again, it will ask. So what is your gender? What is the race, ethnicity? It will ask. And again, questions we can give so that it will populate in the job application while filling. Tomorrow we'll get to know while doing this few things and apply personal information like non-USA. We can give here we can select any country like India because non-US, right? Any country we can fields again we can select here. There are nothing as such. But however, this personal information, non-US candidates date of birth it will take. And what is your date of birth? Again, the one which I explained you. Country of birth, any disability, you have a disability. I mean, these kind of questions will be asked. When it comes to apply previous worker, see, we can, fetch previous workers like their email, employee ID. Uh, so enable, it's a kind of, like BGV we will do, right? Few things we will. So it's like that. It will ask for employee ID. What is the previous employee ID? What is the employee ID? We can give the text here. And again, so what is the location? What is your manager mobile number? We can give. What is your mobile manager mobile number? So like that, and location, all those things. So when it comes to apply terms and agreement, so this is like the terms and conditions. Once we create candidate account in external site, for which country specific terms and conditions we can give here, country specific, because the terms and conditions will be different for each and every country, right? So it should be like Albania. What is the terms and conditions we can give? I mean, all those things which will be client specific, which will be documented in the workbook. This is again, as I said, it will be given by client. And when it comes to candidate consent, so once candidate home account is created, then a pop-up message will apply. Like thanks for applying, like that. It will come. And when it comes to apply confirmation message, thank you for applying. We will get back to you soon. Like that, some kind of confirmation we'll get. Thanks for applying for this position. We'll get back to you soon with a shortlist or something. I would say like those kind of confirmation messages we'll get. Again, we cannot decide anything over here. Everything will be client here. So that's the good thing. That's the easy thing, in this external career side. So when it comes to other one, so this apply voluntary self-identity disability, if it is US candidate, yeah, we can give these things, disability or because they'll check, right? Candidate disabled, we have to give the details. This is not when it comes to applying inline assessment. Okay, this is quite important. Sometimes see, we'll be seeing, right, when we are creating the job requisitions, what happens in the generally few tests are taken, right? Assessment means test, right? Whatever the candidates they would have wrote all those tests, they will be having the final results, right? So those regarding those final results, the integration will pop up over here, and their third party people will be taking care of all those things. And here integration actually requires, and again the message will be given by the client. So integration team will take care in this part. So other one, candidate home account. Like I would say sidebar, same the one yesterday we spoken, right? Something maybe we can check. Almost similar. Yes. Yesterday we seen the sidebar, right? Similar to that only. Same, almost it will be similar. Might be. Same one. Like welcome message, which will, to the right hand side of external career site, we'll get to know welcome. This message will be populating, and about skills, all those things. Again, job requisition will also come over there. This kind of details. And when it comes to next feature, like my task intro text. So what would be the intro text? Like I would say, any pending task, candidate will see the related things in his inbox item, right? See, candidate will get some few notification which will pop up to his candidate home account. So, like I would say, please complete the below tasks which are pending from your side. Please complete the below task. I mean, he'll get the notification of everything over here, and at the same time, yeah, he has to complete all this which are pending, like that. And when it comes to my application intro text, see, for example, a candidate will be applying for multiple job openings, right? His job application, he will be applying for multiple things. So what happens is when he applies, by using the same, he will apply anywhere through his same candidate account, which has been created Workday account, right, for him. So there will be a lot of job application, but what is the message should populate once the candidate is applying for multiple job openings. So like that, the message will populate. And as you know, withdraw confirmation message, if an application, a candidate want to withdraw, if he clicks on submit button, what message should populate, so like that. And when it comes to enable delete my information, it is like, if we select this checkbox, what happens, candidates can request that their information should be removed. They can request that their information should be removed entirely from the Workday. So if you give this option, while they're applying, they can, they just, when they're withdrawing, they will ask withdrawal. So the information will be withdrawn from the entire, uh, tenant, I would say, or Workday, I would say. So like that. And when it comes to
Vishnu,
enable
I have a question here. So Vishnu, this configurations what we set in the backend. So is it? I mean, most of the companies I know, it's kind of HR technical team who will be trying to configure this. So does any other I mean, are there any companies where the recruiter would also be expected to do these things in the backend?
So what happens in the backend? Client will actually, discuss. Their internal team will be there, right? Their internal team might be HR managers. These people, they will decide, and there will be calls which will be happening. What has to be populated, and they'll give an Excel workbook. So each and every, yesterday I was shown one workbook similar to that yesterday. If you can go through those classes, at least I shown the screenshots, because there are few confidential things. I just try to edit that, and however I given. So based on that, discussions will happen. Even if they are not satisfied, again they'll tell us we have to edit and do those things, colors, everything and all. So it will happen like that.
Okay. Thanks, Vishnu.
Yeah. It will be easy, seriously, this particular external career side, while explaining only, it will be, but everything client specific. So that is a good advantage. We cannot suggest anything because their internal team will discuss what needs to be done, what candidate notification should go, everything. Suppose, let's say example, if they want to do any modification, suppose a candidate will be going for offer stage. Offer letter, any modifications also, their internal team work on that. They will suggest this to be documented. That's it. You have to do that, and everything will be taken by them. So, which there won't be any suggestions. So that's the reason. Their internal team will work on that because few clients are very specific on those things. And when it comes to this feature, last one, enable interview schedule on candidate home. So this displays the details, when you click on this displays the details of entire interview schedules. For the here candidates, self-scheduling will not be possible. Suppose you exclude this, candidates, they themselves, they cannot schedule their interviews. To enable this, what happens, team will be taking care of the schedules. If you exclude this, candidate himself cannot go and suppose he need a schedule for 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock something, he cannot do that. So that is the reason I'm telling. So I would say simply this displays the details of entire interview schedules. Here, candidate self-scheduling, possible once you enable. If it is excluded, then we, some few kind of interview notification will actually pop up. This is what this thing. Any other questions in this? Because these are very client specific. So only we just get to know what is what. That's the good thing, I think. Have you heard about like internal career site, how it happens? See, tomorrow what we will do is, see, we will actually, I will create this everything in a little. I'll take time for 1 hour and I'll create this. Since I'm just showing, I'll try to give few things, whichever is important. We'll populate this. Tomorrow we'll see. We are going to post our, as Hemant was also asking how it's gonna do all this thing. Tomorrow we'll get to know once we post the, our job requisitions in the external career sites, and we can post it in internal career sites also. So both the, internal and external, we can, post this job requisitions. However, as I said, I already designed the business process for job, post, wait, I should. Daily post job. So I have already designed this. It's a quite easy thing only, no issue from that. Review post jobs, simple steps. So I already designed this. Tomorrow, see, when you apply in external career sites, see, we created an external career site and we want our job requisitions to be populated in the external career site, right? That is what we are trying to do now. Tomorrow we will do that. But however, I want to tell a few other things on internal career site also. See, for internal career site, what happens once you view once you post in internal career site also, how you will be able to do. See, external site, we can go there, we can click that URL because, see, let me show. Yes. So we can post this. Currently, there is no posting for this. So we click on this and we can give here, see here, internal, we can give. And the one which we are creating schemes, we can give. Ideally, I didn't create because I'll take time. Tomorrow, we will discuss these things. I want to discuss on internal career site also. That is the reason I'm taking time. So we can give internal. So we can give internal, okay, and external, what we are going to create. And again, we can post it in agency also, but then those parts, those will be discussed in the further sessions, like next week. And so once it is posted, it will be posted in internal also, right? So I want to show the internal, how it will be posted. We can just give find jobs task. Our all internal job posting, we can see it in the find jobs. So it will look like this. Let's see here, job posting, manager, this one, job details, requisition ID, what is the location, what is the posting date, what is the job family, time type, supervisory organization, who is the hiring manager. All those details will be there. An important thing is when you're applying for this job, for example, we have a tenant access, right? If we want to test it for internal, for example, there will be a candidate named okay, Logan has to apply. Then see, if Logan has to apply for this position, then what she has to do is we have to go into her proxy. Let's say Logan is in her proxy now. She has to give the task, let's say find jobs. Then she has to apply to her account. Then only it will work. Find jobs. I mean to say, wait, let me proxy into Logan. Yes. No, Logan will look for internal job openings. What are the openings are there? She'll check. She'll go and check, find jobs. She'll check and she'll click on this. If it's an open position, she can apply. See, she can apply. Earlier, we didn't get apply option, right? Maybe we would have got because we are in the what is her name? Her name. But however, why I'm specifically telling for internal candidate, few internal candidates to test real time few scenarios. I'll give maybe 2 to 3 scenarios. That time you have to do this task. It will be quite tough only, but however, I'll explain you in an easy way. Maybe 25th or between 25th to 30. I will document everything because those screenshots again, few things client specific or visible. I'll prepare that in Word format. Maybe toughest scenario that I'll give you. While that time you can take an internal candidate, you have to apply that candidate and you have to move that candidate to, for example, you can take any candidate from internal for a particular job requisition you can take, and you have to move the candidate from ready for review stage to ready for hire. And there are few things again will be there. I'll check on that that scenario and I'll confirm it. But however, you have to move those candidates from ready for hire, and few things will be there. So those I will explain you, maybe after 25th, because once we create this job application business process, then whatever we can do, we can move the candidate. Till this time, until we have to hold on. First, small easy things I'll give. Later, complicated 1 or 2, 3 scenarios that I'll give. So that it will be easy for you to move the candidate internally. External candidate, however, it's easy. What are the things needs to be done? What are the prerequisites we need to follow when we are doing that particular I would say scenario. Those are planning. I'll guide you at least. We'll get an idea. So that is the reason which I'm just showing this